Hello, class ninth. Today we are continuing with chapter 11 Modern Age in Europe, the Renaissance. Today's topic is Impact of Renaissance on Literature. We will discuss the following points. So, the objectives of today's topic are literature in Italy, literature in England, literature in France, Renaissance literature in other countries, literature in Germany, literature in Holland, literature in Spain and Portugal. Now we will discuss the following key terms. Number 1, forerunner, it means predecessor. Number 2, atrocities, mean cruel act. Number 3, undaunted, means fearless. Now come to the reading part. Impact of Renaissance on literature. Page number 212. In the Middle Ages, literature was dominated by religion and was written in Latin. But the Renaissance writers wrote about man, his interests, and nature. They became interested in this world rather than in the future life, as was the case with scholars of the Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, all writings were in Latin, but the writers of this era used the common languages of the people, that is, vernaculars, and the language of the people became the language of literature. Impact of Renaissance on literature. The most significant impact of Renaissance on literature was the use of local languages instead of Latin as in the Middle Ages. Besides, there was a change of themes in the literary work. Earlier writers dwelt on spiritual themes including heaven. However, during Renaissance, the authors wrote on a man and his problems. Such emphasis on man gave birth to a new movement known as humanism. Literature in Italy. Machiavelli was a great political writer of Italy. He developed political ideas and expressed them in his chief work, The Prince, which served as a guide for the rulers. Dante's Divine Comedy is an epic, though its theme is state of the soul after death, yet it reveals human love, love of the country, and a desire for a free and united Italian nation. It helps us to understand the religious and social life of the day. Petrarch, a great scholar and writer, has been called the father of humanism. His sonnets and lyrics made Italy supreme in European literature. His poems deals with the economic, social and political aspects of man's life. He collected all the classics of Rome and roused the interest of people in the writings of Livy, Virgil, and Cicero. Ariosto and Tasso were also famous poets of Italy. They composed Orlando Furiosa and Jerusalem, delivered respectively. Boccaccio was the father of Italian prose. His greatest work was Decameron, a collection of 100 short stories which is considered one of the world's greatest books. Literature in Italy. Machiavelli was a great political writer of Italy. He expressed his political ideas in his work. The Prince, which was guide for the rulers, also Dante's Divine Comedy is an epic poem on the state of the soul after death. It reveals the religious and social life of the day. Petrarch, a great scholar and writer, has been called the father of humanism. His sonnets and lyrics were popular throughout Europe. He collected all the classics of Rome and roused the interest of people in the writings of Livy, Virgil, and Cicero. Other Italian writers were Ariosto, Tasso, and Boccaccio. Boccaccio wrote in prose. His work, Decameron, is a collection of 100 famous short stories. Literature in England. English literature reached the height of its glory in the Renaissance era. Chaucer was the father of English poetry. The Canterbury Tales is his outstanding work. Thomas More was the author of Utopia. In this book, he gave a description of an imaginary island in America wherein was prevailing a society devoid of all evils, scientifically planned houses, and where the rich did not exploit the poor. The society had no blind faiths and it was disinterested in the useless wars. Thus, with the help of Utopia, Thomas More tried to wash the ills of the society. He criticized both the society and government of the day. Other English writers of the Renaissance period were Francis Bacon, Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, Marlowe, etc. Francis Bacon was a famous essay writer. Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, Marlowe were the renowned dramatists. Shakespeare's works have never been excelled in any language. Paradise Lost is an immortal work of Milton. Spenser is the author of the graceful poem named Faerie Queene. Literature in England. England produced a number of writers, poets, and dramatists of repute. Geoffrey Chaucer heralded the Renaissance literature in England. He is regarded as the father of English poetry. The Canterbury Tales is his outstanding work. Thomas More wrote Utopia, describing an imaginary island in America where the rich did not exploit the poor. There the society had no blind faith and it did not believe in useless wars. Other famous English writers of this period were Francis Bacon, William Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, and Marlowe. Francis Bacon was a famous essay writer. Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, Marlowe were well-known dramatists. Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright, and actor who is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. His work transcends culture and history. He appeals to emotions and thoughts that are a part of eternal human nature and therefore have a universal appeal. Paradise Lost, written by Milton, and Faerie Queene is written by Spenser. Literature in France. François Rabelais and Michel de Montaigne were strong and vigorous poets and essay writers of France. François Rabelais, 1494 to 1553 CE, tried to make fun of the prevailing corruption in the nobility, means ministers, and clergy, means priests, by using satire, means humor, both in poetry and prose. In his great work, Heroic Deeds of Gargantua and Pantagruel, he proclaims in his rich, re-echoing voice a new conception of the world. He denies that it is the vale of sorrows as was said by the teachers of the past. He declares it is abounding in glorious energy, abounded in splendid hope, and by its very nature good. His giant hero Pantagruel and his father Gargantua are full of vitality, means energy, dazzling, bright hope, and undaunted, means fearless courage. They are humorous, powerful, and above all, alive in the true spirit of the Renaissance. His book has been rightly called the New Message, message of hope, optimism, and new life. Literature in France. The essay writers and vigorous poets of France were François Rabelais and Michel de Montaigne. François Rabelais used satire both in poetry and prose regarding prevailing corruption. In his book Heroic Deeds of Gargantua and Pantagruel, he proclaims a new conception of the world. In his rich, re-echoing voice, his giant hero Pantagruel and his father Gargantua are full of hope, courage, and powerful. His book New Message gave the message of hope, optimism, and new life. Montaigne, 1533 to 1592 CE, the great French essayist, was the most typical writer of the Renaissance literature. He revolted against authority and the tyranny of the past and earned the title of the first modern man. His works reflect an intense interest in himself and in things connected with the life of man. I speak unto paper as to be the first man I meet, he once declared. He did not hesitate to express experiences of the most personal nature. He was a forerunner, means predecessor of Voltaire in his method of writing and thinking. He exerted a great influence on the philosophy, style, and form of later writers. Montaigne, 1533 to 1592 CE. He was the French essayist and great writer of the Renaissance literature. He was known as first modern man. He raised his voice against the authority and cruelty of the past. He was a predecessor of Voltaire in his writing and thinking. Renaissance literature in other countries. As already discussed, Renaissance was a mighty, means impressive movement which surpassed all limits and pervaded, means spread different countries. It enriched the literature of many other countries in addition to the countries and discussed above, especially Germany, Holland, Spain, and Portugal. Renaissance literature in other countries. Renaissance was an impressive movement which exceeded its all limits and spread in different countries. It enriched the literature of many countries like Germany, Holland, Spain, etc. Literature in Germany. Martin Luther made great contribution to German literature through his translation of the Bible. Literature in Germany. Martin Luther was a German professor of theology, priest, author. His great contribution to German literature through his translation of the Bible. He was one of the most significant figures in Christian history. Literature in Holland. Erasmus was the greatest Renaissance scholar of Holland, and In Praise of Folly is his immortal work. In it, he has condemned, means criticized, the evils of the church and atrocities, means cruel act of the clergyman, means priest. Literature in Holland. Erasmus was a greatest philosopher and Christian scholar who is widely considered to have been one of the greatest scholars of the Northern Renaissance. In his Praise of Folly book, he criticized the evils of the church and cruel act of the priests. Literature in Spain and Portugal. Cervantes was the most important Renaissance writer of Spain. He gave to the world his mighty work Don Quixote, in which he had made fun of old chivalry. Lope de Vega was the famous dramatist, and Calderon was the greatest Spanish poet of Renaissance. Portuguese writer Camões described the wonderful voyages, means journey, of Vasco da Gama in his immortal epic Lusiad. Literature in Spain and Portugal. Cervantes was a Spanish writer widely regarded as the greatest writer in the Spanish language. He had made fun of old chivalry in his book Don Quixote. Calderon was the greatest Spanish poet of Renaissance. Camões was a Portuguese writer who described the journey of Vasco da Gama in his epic Lusiad. In the words of John Conrad, we can conclude throughout Europe there was a great outpouring, means outflow of literature, as men with new ideas expressed themselves through their writings. This paved the way for the rise of national literatures of high order and national political institutions. According to John Conrad, in Europe, a lot of literature was produced by men and women who expressed themselves through their writings. This made the progress for the rise of national literatures in high order. So students, we have discussed till here. Read the chapter thoroughly, learn the basic terms, follow the SNAP homework. Thank you.